My name is Nicki. I'm an English makeup artist and I live with Carlo and our daughter Sky in Positano, Italy. Our house is far from the road but surrounded by fruit trees and olive groves, and we grow our own food. We'll show you what it's really like to live on the Amalfi Coast. Subscribe and welcome to the Positano Diaries. This morning I was just thinking it is time that I do my second video in the series of making food from our garden or from what we can swap with locals, 0 kilometer meals. And just in time, I've had a call from my neighbour Anna. She has just been making fresh sheep's cheese this morning, and that is perfect because I could definitely use that. But my rule is that I have to swap something, so I'm going to swap an orange marmalade for some fresh sheep's cheese, and I'm going to go over there now. See? So in the end I didn't even have to go over because she brought it to me. So we've swapped marmalade for fresh sheep's milk cheese. Now I did a demonstration with Anna on how she makes this on the video from New Year's Eve, so it's probably the first video from January this year if you want to see how she makes this. And that was actually yesterday, hence the change of outfit. So today Carlo's home, which just makes more sense that I cook for him as well. And I am now going to start making lunch with stuff that I can find in the garden. So I do have a plan, and I'm going to take you around with me with my basket while I gather what I need. Here in the garden. This one that will do. Let's go. Seriously? This beautiful old sage bush. I'm going to collect some leaves. We need some parsley and we need some lemons, and those are both upstairs. So we'll go up to Luca for a minute, see what he's doing as well. Hello, Trouble. Good boy, stay. Stay, no, stay. Good boy, stay. Wait. Good boy, hello. And you big mouth. No.
Se tu lo, per esempio con questo qua, sì, eccolo qua.
Ooh.
Puoi mangiare? Sì, sono buonissimi.
I'm making a sage pesto, but last time I made it, it was a little bit bitter. So to make it a bit sweeter, we're going to put some of these fresh peas in it. It's definitely not in the recipe, but it's an experiment, and I'm going to leave them whole. So I'll make the pesto and then add a few peas in afterwards. We also have lots of fava beans here, but I'm not going to use them today. Give me that, that's mine. No. Give me. Vieni qua. Bring it here. Ha ha. Mine. Mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. Bye bye. Now, this is by far the most time-consuming part, making the pasta. But I'm only doing it for me and Carla, so it shouldn't take too long. And because I'm doing pesto, I'm going to do oops, a little bit too hard. Because I'm doing pesto, I'm going to do orecchiette. So what am I doing? I'm concentrating. Shut up, dog! Not my puppy, has become very barky in the last few weeks. I'm not impressed. So for orecchiette, you just roll them out into a sausage, take a piece, push it into your thumb, drag it along the table and turn it inside out. They don't have to be perfect, they're just shapes really. Now, just in case you missed the first video I did on 0 kilometer meals, I decided, I'm very aware that I don't grow flour in the garden, so we decided that just to give us a bit of variety, we would allow ourselves to use local flour. And this flour is Caputo. It's from, this is not sponsored, this is a local flour, and the factory is in Naples. It even says in English, Caputo is the mill of Naples. So that's pretty much as near as we could get, and it just gives me the option to make a lot more, because at the moment, although we do have stuff in the garden, we don't have a huge amount of stuff ready to eat. There's no fruit ripe yet, apart from, I think we've got about 3 strawberries in the garden. It's not going to go far. And it's not quite the time, and because I wasn't so prepared last year, I didn't preserve enough food to last up until now, so we're a little bit limited. So flour just gives us that extra edge. But I think this will be an ongoing little series that I'm doing here of making meals out of what we've got, because I think it's important that people know where their food comes from and how it has arrived to them. I will never forget that once I got a message from somebody who was absolutely horrified that we would even dream of eating something that had been pulled out of the ground. And I wrote back to her saying, well, where do you think your vegetables come from? And she replied, in all seriousness, the supermarket. And I tried to let her know that vegetables are not actually made in the supermarket. They all come from the ground or outside, but she was absolutely disgusted because animals walk and pee on the ground and insects might climb over them. I think it's important that we know where our food is coming from, how far it has travelled to get to us, if that is doing more harm than good to the environment. I recently read something the other day about the superfoods that come into fashion and how they put such a huge strain on the farmers that produce these foods, like for instance avocados, which have had a huge boom in the last 10 years or so, and the avocado farms have been struggling to keep up, and the amount of water that is used in the shipping, and then the avocados that get here. I mean, honestly, I'd say 1 in 4 is okay, because by that point they get here, they've been kept in freezers or fridges for too long, and they've got fridge burn, and you cut into them and they're black already. I'm gonna carry on with this. Okay, I have finished making pasta. I'm just going to give the herbs and the lemons a quick rinse. So we're doing it the easy way. Everything into a NutriBullet. That is good. I'm going to add a bit more lemon to it. Is that enough, Jervis? I've just realised I can see Holly out the window. Can you see her? Oops. Okay, not my cat. Why are you in here? What are you doing? Somebody asked me in comments the other day whether you have to cook fresh pasta that you make. Yes, you do. You just put it in a pan of salted boiling water, and once the pasta floats, it's ready. So very, very simple, and actually quicker than dry pasta. This is why I shout at not my cat, because my cats do not climb up here. What are you doing? You're not allowed up there. Get down. Down. Non capisce inglese. Try an Italian.
Scendi, Ettore. Ettore, scendi. Ok, ti accompagno giù. Se vuole essere accompagnato non ce la fa a farlo da solo. Eccolo qua. Vai. Vai.
Oh. And meanwhile the pasta is boiling over. I should think that's ready by now. Yep, they've all floated up to the top, see? This smells amazing. You can smell the lemon and the herbs. Very nice. Okay, let's see how this is.
Un po' aspra. Che c'è? Lo è. Non ho detto che non mi piace, ho detto che è aspro. È buono.
I piselli però sentono. Not bad. I very nearly forgot to film that dinner that I'm making. It's very simple. I have got here some eggs, some onions and potatoes from the garden, and I'm making a frittata. Easy option, and yeah, that's that. It's the easiest thing I can make from the garden, and I haven't got much time to make it because it's already 8:10 and I've been busy doing stuff, and Carla has not been in all day long. So it's been a very boring day here. You haven't missed anything. So yeah, I'll just get ahead and make this before the oil starts to burn. I'm talking too much. Okay, let's let that cool down for a bit. I'm just gonna add a few herbs from the garden. So I'll just quickly go through this. It is easy peasy. All I do is chop up the onions finely, and I chop the potatoes. I just use a whatever this is called, to cut potatoes up finely, put them in a pan, cook them for about 10 minutes until they're blonde, and then I just pour the eggs on top, let it cook for about 3 or 4 minutes, and then I stick it onto the grill to cook the top part. On a normal day, I would add mozzarella to this because it's really good in it as well. But obviously we're not doing that today, and I don't have any anyway, so it's just going to be simple. And I will probably make a salad from we've got a few lettuces in the garden still, so I'll make a little salad as well. And that's that, very simple. There we go, all done. Not particularly picturesque, but it will feed us. That's the main thing.